Hey guys, today we are checking out Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. It's an exclusive released by Insomniac Games. In this one, you take control of the world's favorite webhead and unleash him in an open world New York, where you will complete various storyline quests and side tasks to gain XP, become stronger in combat, and gain a few experience and skill points here and there, so that you become a more effective crime-fighting machine. Really quick, as you might guess, this is very similar to the Batman Arkham games, but I'll kind of touch on that in a minute. As you can see, there's a skill tree in the game where you can spend skill points that you've acquired that help you unlock various moves and skills, ranging from traversal through your web slinger power, becoming able to defend yourself better with your defender set, and using the innovator set for various skills. The game features a calling card list of some of Spider-Man's most famous villains, who will take the form of boss fights, including Shocker and the Kingpin. But the game also introduces a new set of villains, a gang called the Demons, who are using mystical powers to try and take over in the wake of a vacuum void left by the Kingpin once he's sent to prison. One of the new things you'll notice right away early in this game is the web swinging mechanic. As opposed to older Spider-Man games where the web really carries you around everywhere, really it's meant to generate momentum in order for you to just kind of swing through the air and just kind of glide till you get to your next spot. You can also do some acrobatics and wall running to help get you from point A to point B. Combat here is very interesting. It's good but not great. It's very similar again to the Batman Arkham games. In this one you could use strikes, web attacks to pull yourself towards your enemies, or vice versa. You also have a counter to keep you from taking damage, a web shooter, or gadgets which can incapacitate your enemy by webbing them to the wall or otherwise. You also have an environmental pull, which can send the hammer crashing down on your opponents with various objects laying around. Now, using all these attacks, they happen to build up a combo meter. Now, when you use the combo meter, it'll replenish the focus bar. The focus bar does a few things. In particular, it can be used to heal you in the middle of combat, very handy on the harder difficulties. It also, once it's built, can be used to perform a finisher. Now, while the combat is good, it's just a little too loose. It's not quite there as far as Arkham was, in regards to how tight the game was and how much in control you felt at the time. It was, it's solid, but just not quite spectacular. And when it comes to Spider-Man, how can we not be spectacular? One little thing I will note here is I really like the visuals, particularly in the cutscenes. I really appreciate the work that Insomniac went and put into the visuals, and really liked just how they crafted everything. It all looks very, very pretty, at least to my eye. So thumbs up to that in that regard. Another aspect of this game you'll notice is as you progress, you'll unlock new suits which you can craft. Every suit not only gives you a new visual look, but also gives you a new suit power, which you can unlock and then swap once you've crafted other suits. Every suit power has a different ability. ranging from filling your focus bar faster to providing holographic decoys to distract enemies. Your suit power recharges automatically, and is activated once the bar is full by pressing in both thumbsticks. Now, there's also in the crafting menu gadgets which can be used to incapacitate enemies. They're very handy, especially ones like the impact webbing, which basically sends people flying into the nearest wall. Problem is, they're very low on ammo when you first acquire them, but they can be upgraded so that you can acquire more rounds, and they can do more damage on top of that. So gadgets will become very nifty in combat as you progress and unlock them. Now, a very important part of crafting is your side missions, because every side mission type gives you a different type of token. So whether it's swinging around New York and taking pictures of famous landmarks, or collecting backpacks scattered around, or scrambling security towers, or whatever, every side mission feels like it has a weight and importance, and that's something I really credit Insomniac for doing. They gave you a reason to do everything here, and of course everything pays off in the end, not just with the tokens, but also with experience points, which will help you level up faster. Also, that's pretty fun just to kind of like see Madison Square Garden or the Wakanda Embassy just kind of laying around. What I really love about this game is that, for the most part, it feels like they've gotten the character right. Spider-Man is right on with his quippy humor, and even the aspects of his personal life. You know, there are segments where you'll play as Peter Parker, and you'll also have to interact with people who he deals with, including his mentor, Otto Octavius, and his love interest, Mary Jane. You'll also see Peter interacting with people at a shelter where his Aunt May works, and helps others. It really helps sells the whole package of being Spider-Man and having to deal with the duality of the character. My final thoughts on this one is that it's a very good start, a very solid title that I really enjoyed. I just wish that it would have had that little bit more je ne sais quoi, that little bit of tightness that the Arkham games have, that to really push it over the edge. But I think it could all come together nicely in a sequel if given the chance, and honestly, with the effort that Insomniac put out there, I can't see why they wouldn't. I'm going to give this a very solid 8.5 out of 10, and saying for you guys to go pick it up when you can. Well, till next time, this is your friendly neighborhood Showster saying, have a nice day.
My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns.